Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ADV Revival to Roundup, and I'm joined this time by Cobb. How's it going?
Hello friends, Cobb is here for this edition of the Roundup, and we've got some hand-picked little fruits of gaming here, fresh off the tree, for you all to witness as we talk over
That's
it.
outstanding. And I've enjoyed your commentary. Nice to finally do a duo session with you.
Thank you very much. I mean, likewise.
Let's get right into it, why don't we? Let's take a look at what the gamers have done this time.
And we've got Mooey versus a Kentucky Fried Individual who's bringing Butterfree.
Another Butterfree. It's a staple at this point, a metagame staple.
Yeah, right into Kingdra and survives the Dragon Claw.
Gets the Rain Dance through. Are we seeing a Blissey? Well, Starmie can handle that in the interim. Hopefully it doesn't have HP Electric. No. Out to Electrode.
It'll be a fast Thunder, I imagine, is the reasoning here. But
Indeed.
Celebi will deal with that quite well, I imagine, despite the paralysis.
HPI still doing little.
Yeah, very little, especially with Combines on the horizon. And we will see...
A full para.
Okay.
I bet he clicked Baton Pass right there. Oh, no.
Or something. I mean, anything I think would have...
Giga Drain would have done it. Psychic would have done it. That's rough. But eliminated nonetheless.
And Butterfree takes the Dragon Claw. Classic Salamence check.
Wow.
Dodging the...
Cobb, what's
and
going on?
Salamence is asleep.
But what's happening? Rain Dance, bud. That makes a lot of sense.
Course.
That makes a lot of sense.
Of course.
I woke up though, a bit of
in.
karmic justice, waking up, eliminating that Kingdra will not sweep.
Salamence is not having it. After living the Dragon Claw, he is awake.
Oh my gosh, this is an absurd game. We're gonna flinch on this elements as well. I wonder if it's an Electrode sweep, because like the Celebi's down, so the Electrode has Bolt Beam, you know?
Yeah, it's shaping up. We can hit the Thunders, perhaps. The mashes, same could not be said, I suppose. Does get the attack raise, though.
They say
Storm,
they say you can't fit everything on a team, but this is Rain, Electrode, Spikes. We've also got Skarmory.
Yeah,
so,
with the sleep lead and everything. We've got the whole kitchen sink.
Exactly. This is one of everything.
And Metagross is just mashing here. It gets the second raise.
Skarm's pretty low. It's effective.
Yeah, I mean, it got the 3 spikes down and rode it out on top, I suppose. Using that health like a resource.
Good click there. Dealing the remaining 17.
Duck is back.
I went for the Gamer Earthquake. Didn't quite work out.
Expected the Metagross coming in on the Rock Slide, I imagine. But now, is it Electrode's time? Is it Electrode's undisclosed 8th day of the week? Maybe not with that paralysis. I don't know. Oh, Lumberry.
It's Lum. It's Lum.
HP Ice, though, is not
they're both
posing enough of a threat.
Parrot Electrode is still faster and gets the booms through. The last bet is be something good. It's Lax. That could actually win. That could do it.
That's looking good. Yeah, like curse something.
Oh, spinning. I think you got to go immediately to meta and explode is probably what you got to do right here.
Yeah.
Now there might not, and you're going for the Starmie 1v1. Maybe the meta doesn't have explode on it. I imagine it does, but
maybe not.
This Snorlax is now.
We did see from the damage on Skarm earlier that it wasn't banned at least, but the Shadow Ball will just drop Starmie there. And I mean, we're even sending in Doug before the meta. I think you have to imagine no explosion in that case.
Well, that's gonna be a victory.
It's the big lad holding it down at the end there. Butterfree watching from the back.
Butterfree facilitating this incredible end game, of course, as it does.
Yeah, and especially with the rest in the 4th there, no Earthquake, but Snorlax should still win this, barring a crit.
A crit would do it. This doesn't seem to have explode, so I guess that explains the way this was played. And 4% remaining. There's no miracle that can get you out of this one.
That's true.
It's over. Kingdra, Electrode, Butterfree, Spikes, Rain has claimed a victory.
Yeah, I mean, they say you can put Snorlax on a lot of teams. I guess this would round it out in the end game when you run out of steam.
It actually sort of makes some sense.
It enabled the Curslax.
Weather clear win condition. Let's move on to to a new world. Whitgiz versus MCJD931.
Yes, I believe the gamer on the left there goes by Minecrafter JD. That's his trainer class, much like Bugcatcher in the games. We have a Minecrafter on our hands.
Well, isn't that wonderful? A Blissey lead into a Zap lead. It's a pretty good lead matchup for Minecraft.
Ice Beam will break the sub. We will see the timely pass out into Smeargle. What is about to unfold?
Lefties on the Smeargle is kind of interesting. Not something you see every day. Usually it's a berry.
Usually some gaming enabling items.
Dragon Dance Smeargle. Are we seeing DD Pass?
Perhaps.
Scarm.
Scarm is the entry on
Well,
the second DD.
You can spore it.
Yeah, for sure. That's the natural cure bird, and it doesn't absorb sleep that well because something else is taking it.
We taunt it while it's sleeping. Why not? Can't whirlwind on the wake up turn. We're gonna go tar with two times attack, and this could just win on the spot. It also has taunt. That makes a lot of sense. You know,
follow up,
keep the chain going.
Sticks and stones. Yeah.
Claydol's a good call here because with taunt you can't fit HP Bug probably. In fact, it was forced out.
The Banette prepared to spin block absolutely nothing.
This is DD Pass to Banette. I'm realizing that could be frightening in many ways.
The third taunt on Banette as well.
It's DD Pass taunt spam is the archetype. Incredible. Oh wow, the double to Doug on this Smeargle just okay.
No more DD.
It's over.
The team is falling apart by the second.
It's not over,
What do you have
but
left?
that was a significant swing, of course.
We see the same situation as turn one. Zapdos a bit lower now. Back into Tyranitar, who will not have the sub broken by Ice
tank
Beam.
the damage behind sub. So that's pretty big. This could.
Tar has DD of its own. And I was so preoccupied with the Smeargle DD that I just forgot.
It would make sense. And this
Gopek finally breaking the sub, but yeah, Scarm's a sitting duck there if it's taunted.
Can Claydol withstand the rock slides? They could flinch. They could just break through on their own, and there is a flinch.
Should be able to take another one, hopefully.
Just another flinch.
Extreme 9%.
Extreme Gen 3 moment here.
Scarm back in to accomplish something, but what do? You chip heal, I suppose, and then...
Yeah, it doesn't do anything really, and bringing Milo in on the taunt turn was pretty smart, but it's I think your options are running out, Minecraft. Oh no. And this is like a pretty standard team from Minecraft here versus a pretty out there team from Whitgiz.
Little Milo doll action.
Got a great matchup. This is unfortunate because I think the Doug play was fantastic, but you kind of just get flinch.
Finally, the first successful move execution in like...
Yeah, how many flinches was that? My gosh.
The flinches, the taunt denials,
This is
crazy.
This is a little nuts. Scarm could peck down the last 28% maybe.
I think maybe positioning here to try to get Scarm back.
I like the way Minecraft's playing this, like actually playing around the obvious taunt turns pretty nicely and tried to possibly get a hit through, but it's just not happening. Oh boy.
Alright, taunting.
Didn't click, maybe just raw, maybe he doesn't click taunt that time.
Maybe he tried to go for the rock slide and missed there or something and roars her out. I don't know. But Claydol returns. It's going to be a double to Doug, who will of course die.
I wonder if he's trying to chip heal Claydol up to the point where it lives another rock slide, and that's what it was. Okay, if that also flinched, I would have said something.
I was scared.
I think Banette can clean up. A rare instance, but I think it's a Banette cleanup. The HP fight was actually a genius move, to be honest. You've won me back over with that one. Although I think the Claydol was low enough to die anyway, so I don't know.
Yeah, what do? This is the classic Banette cleanup. HP fighting.
Really
doing
something.
Numbers.
Minecraft is running out of resources, running out of figurative diamonds in this position.
We're gonna get the Skarm chip healed enough to maybe survive one, but I mean, it's
Then
just Skarm at 1
what,
HP.
you know?
Sap comes in and
A peck
Skarm
to no
sometimes.
avail.
Yeah, even the crit there would have done it. You see the double on the protect,
And
or not the double, just the regular switch, the single.
the insane single. Sub on the protect is
Summing
just
up.
a statement of
Sending a
of
message.
something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sub past a
And then
Bennett.
baton
A
pass.
Bennett behind a sub is a
Yeah.
sight I never want to see in my games. Blissey living,
that.
let's go. But it can't.
Yeah, what do you do?
This is just.
Bennett faster could taunt, yeah. What? You can't soft boil anymore. I think you're with the sub. You're just
That was the nail in the
you're
coffin.
doomed.
It's gonna fall
Yeah.
to sandstorm damage, and with only a Skarmory remaining, there's little hope. Minecrafter is gonna have to start a new world and re-roll this seed because this one is no good. This one is not.
Dropped all of his stuff in the caves.
It's. There it
You
is.
do see the high roll there to
That
finish
was-
it off. That was
And then Woodkiss in the chat immediately says, "I'm genuinely so sorry." I'm genuinely so sorry, he says.
that was
My gosh.
some crazy DD pass taunt spam with the Bennett cleanup in the end.
I would
of
also
course.
feel some remorse after that one, I think. So an honorable gamer at least. But that was crazy. Let's get right into the next one. Canava versus Bruno Cool Gamers. Bruno Cool Gamers.
Plural. Right. And it'll be a Suicune lead into Snorlax. I mean, Snorlax opting to explode
Interesting.
there, probably wise.
Probably are we looking at a special offense based on the gameplay? They're just trying to beat down the. Oh my gosh! A
Okay.
crit has just
And there's
eliminated
arrows.
that.
Half of blue offense has been revealed, but I mean the Snorlax lead is not.
And
How
a
that used
Guts
to
Rock
be.
Slide will. This is just takes. What is
Then
going on?
Doug raised the hair. and then
Trace Arena
Gardevoir.
Trap.
Oh no.
Gardevoir surprise. This could fun. I think it's the Linoon team, isn't it? It's with the Snorlax lead.
Is it? Oh yeah. You know what?
This is
I
going to
think
get
you're right.
all the things and reflect up, safeguard up, memento to Linoon. And then I think
Let me see it.
I think that Canava does not have Scam or anything. It's special offense. It looks like so.
Mm-hmm.
The belly drum is in, and Canava better have like Jirachi wouldn't even do it because you got HP Grass. It's Jirachi. Safeguards up. You can't get. Oh no, it's not anymore. Wow,
Psychic
living on
lift
one. Okay, it actually almost
HP.
did it.
Would that be HP ground on this? I'm not familiar.
That's HP ground, yeah.
I guess it must have been, yeah. And there's E-speed on the Regice.
Well, oh,
And no
but
E-speed.
last is Magneton. It can Toxic? No, Thunderwave. Well, there's a chance. No, there's not. I think it's HP Grass Mag. Oh, don't tell me this gets powered like 5 times here. That can't be right. Wow, okay, roller coaster.
HP
I thought
5.
the Linoon guy had it.
Yeah, I don't know what the thought process was and no E-speed. What were you clicking?
Or did he not click E-Speed? I didn't even process that.
Celebi was faster.
Oh yeah,
I just clicked Giga
it
Drain.
Giga Drained it.
One
Misclick.
of the
Misclick, I guess.
top had to have been top 10 unsolved mysteries. We'll see that in another YouTube video.
The last move is Shadow Ball. Maybe it clicked Shadow Ball, thinking it was
Oh,
faster,
maybe.
and it's just a really fast Celebi. The Linoon, I think, goes 270
Mhm.
speed on this team. So Bruno, maybe, there's unrevealed Celebi. It could have lived the E speed. I don't know the calc, so maybe that was a complex turn. He's thinking, I need to Shadow
Mhm.
Ball here. It's probably slower. It's a rare, speedy Celebi. Lark
Got a Lark
Kindred.
Kindred versus Sapphire for this one.
Let's go. And it's a Jinx
The
mirror
double
match.
Jinx. Yep.
Okay, kissing the Doug is pretty enormous, right? That's a significant thing to put to bed.
Yeah. And the return of Jinx. Mean look.
They mean looking each other. They're trapped. Okay, well they're both gonna go down with the ship here. They're just that's an
Shakespeare would love this one.
interesting way to play this. I guess effectively this gets rid of a sleep from Alpha Sapphire. Kind of good situation for La Kindred. It's a better trade because you've already slept something, and the enemy is not.
No, we're just ice beaming down in vain. So we got some mutually assured destruction.
Indeed. And they've both perished. There you go. It's a very similar teams. Look, perhaps even the same team.
That's just exploding. One for another eye for an eye.
Oh wow!
Eyes.
Evil food eater has hit the field.
I think these are like Vocaloid song nicknames or something.
Oh, all right.
And the other boom. Return of Evil Food Eater.
What is he gonna have for lunch today? A Snorlax. Deep Sea Girl.
Probably explode. And there's the Suicune. It's the same team. I have to. That's my conclusion. We're gonna Calm Mind up.
It can't be raw Suicune on a team like this. Both must be Torque.
If one of them has Roar or both of them, then I appreciate the mutual not clicking it and just going for the full +6. Bit of like a prisoner's dilemma here.
I imagine they're both Torque, and it's in God's hands now. Whoever crits first will get through. So let's play the lottery, folks. Let's do it.
A bit of gambling.
Not coming yet. Is it possible they'll both run out of surf, so we'll just be in some sort of odd stalemate?
Yeah, just the pressure.
Oh no, there's the crit.
Oh, there's the crit. Deep Sea Girl proving the superior Suicune.
Oh. So, all that other stuff didn't really matter. It all comes down to the Suicune 1v1. And
Claydol's a sitting duck.
There you go.
Doll, whatever it is.
It was in fact a direct mirror match right there.
And that's quite hilarious, considering how many like 1-to-1 trades there were between the same Mon. Had the Jinx.
Indeed.
The Jinx first off, and then the Snorlax booming on each other, the Metagross.
In many ways, that's a
quite
coin
comical.
flip matchup right there. We have Rambode up against Dimmy Swooner. Let's get into the action.
Get into it.
Wheezing lead you don't see every day.
Of course.
I
imagine that's a free Wisp. But
big Charizard pivot, good one. Tentacruel in the back. Is it? Don't tell me it's mono poison. So far,
this is. We have a 100% poison rate here.
That's true.
0% pump rate.
It's mono poison. It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's a Venusaur's come in. Oh no.
Cell be asleep, but Natural Cure is going to make
a fourth
that
poison
a little
hit
dicey.
the field.
Yep. Well, floating above the field, if anything. But Ice Punch the Mag.
And
I don't. Yep. There's another.
A fifth poison type. Wow, that's a big crit. That's a little unfortunate for Nidoking.
I mean, I guess Mag doesn't have to worry about a Scarm in the back.
No, not a poison type.
In some circles, that's said. I suppose in Gen 9 anything is possible. Venusaur going to roar out the Celebi into Swampert. As Gengar in, we are positioning. We are trying to fit the pieces together.
Going for the D-Bond, the Rose. I guess I was about to say, what's the game plan here? I guess it's Spikes.
There's your Spiker, yeah.
We've got a layer. Incredible.
Wow,
you're staying in and spiking again against something that could Psychic you.
Psychic the whole team. What switches into the Psychic?
I think that luckily this is not a Psychic running Celebi based on this, because it would have just clicked it hours ago, but if it was, I mean, look at the team. That would have been just
disastrous.
A massacre.
And continuing the 0% pump rate. Tentacruel is a little sad, I think.
We don't love to see that. Roselia's coming in on Charizard, which is incredibly dire. That's unexpected.
Clicking belly drum.
But now looking at with the mag, it makes some sense. That's a story. Gengar trying to
come
Destiny
together.
Bond this, it's successful. It's successful. Crisis averted somewhat, but you ran down to 3
For
Pokemon.
now. Yeah, we've only got half the poison left in the vial. I don't know. At least Mag's dead to the spikes when it comes in. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, though. It's a good spike sack. Just gonna do some phasing.
Bit of raw spam.
Mm-hmm.
Wheezing will... Ice Beam Snorlax is
Ice
kind of
Beam.
crazy. It got a freeze? What's going on? It actually landed a freeze. I guess Wheezing can't get slam parried. That's a plus.
Mm-hmm. And just gonna sap some of it. See, if this was Swallow with Liquid Ooze, it would be a huge.
If this was Swalot,
right
I think that Dimmy Swooner would be in a commanding position.
Yep. Huge team building error.
But this is such a weird endgame because this Venusaur seems to wall Celebi. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. And it just roars it out. And the Ice Beam has crit. So does Snorlax not have Slam? That's so interesting.
I'm gonna put it to sleep at least. Gonna heal up a bit with the Leech Seed in the interim.
What? It's all the way back to full.
But Celebi comes in on the Leech Seed.
One move still not revealed. Probably like Magical Leaf or something, or Giga Drain.
Yeah.
So
I have to wonder how this will turn out. We see Nido King back in on the Snorlax.
it has a sub opportunity. I wonder if it's sub punch Nido King. That'll be pretty good here. Could have HP Grass for this. No, just punch.
Just gonna punch it. And I think Venusaur comes in pretty comfortably against this Swampert, so we may see, we will see the Ice Beam there.
The bulky Venusaur is pretty excellent in this endgame. I gotta admit, I'm impressed by this. It's HP Grass.
HP Grass, yeah. That makes sense. Goodness, this Snorlax is snoozing.
Yeah, long sleep here, a long rest.
It's been a long day after that earlier game.
Good
but
trade.
Just gonna boom on the, yeah, honestly.
The frozen Wheezing,
the sleeping
useless.
Wheezing. The frozen Wheezing, yes.
Venusaur can raw spam to just rack up spikes chips. Scizor in the back, not expected, but
Scizor.
could that actually be great if it's well, no, it's reversal probably, and poison resists fighting is one of its traits.
Rare poison defensive.
It's a rare poison W. Insane in the Scizor endgame.
Yep.
This is incredible. I think that Rambo is struggling to actually do anything to this Venusaur right now.
Yeah, what do? You can't.
HP Ghost, I think that is, for 26. That's pathetic, frankly.
Scizor seated, can't sit in on this. Or Venusaur will keep healing up. We see it again, expecting the Swampert, perhaps. But...
One out is stalling the PP on Leech Seed. Where are we at now? It's at 10. I don't know. Like, you have limited healing on your fellows, though, is one of the issues I'm noticing. And Celebi has no attacks either.
Yeah.
So it can't actually do anything, really.
See the Lychee Berry proc on Scizor. It'll be a fairly big hit in power, but not enough for the KO next turn. And Nidoking will be the one to take it regardless. There's the reversal you're talking about.
Yeah. Actually does the final 10%, and Venusaur is healthy. It's gonna KO Swampert and stall endgame because neither can really touch each other. So
that's true.
Actually,
can put Celebi to sleep.
Let me go ahead and put this on fast or hyper fast, to be honest, because there's 64 baton passes. So we might just be about to click 64 baton passes here.
Yeah. Plus the sleep turns are not doing Venusaur any favors.
He should not be clicking sleep, to be honest. It's just saving PP for the Celebi.
The thing is, if it comes down to Venusaur struggling, Celebi has Recover, which very easily deals with that. So I would suspect that Venusaur is not going to make it, as it were. But we are clicking the HP grasses regardless, and there's the sub.
I wonder if you want to be asleep, though. But I don't know,
Yeah.
the sub is pretty good too.
And we just did the forfeit.
After all that, Rambode is victorious. The Venusaur can defeat everything. It can wall the Celebi, but it can't defeat the Celebi in a one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Celebi can't hit it, but also it has 64 baton passes and healing. So,
Yeah. So
there you go. What an incredible display from Mono Poison, and yet couldn't get to the finish line. Couldn't quite get over the hump.
yeah, that's why the mono poison community, that's where the Swallow comes in with Liquid Ooze.
Well, folks, that was a fantastic series of games. I had a lot of fun commentating with Cobb.
I had a lot of fun commentating with Jim and commentating the tournament in general. We had some great action in round 3 and more to come in round 4 and onward.
And thank you to all the donors, of course. You could donate at the links provided on screen. The prize pool's getting up there. Thank you all for watching. Thank you so much. I'll catch you all later.
Farewell.